Now let's talk about transportation. The Lagos State government is making an effort to create alternative means of movement by investing in the rail system. And so, officials of the Central Bank of Nigeria and the State Metropolitan Transport Authority inspect the rail mass transit Blue Line project in Marina to evaluate its progress.
A team from the Central Bank of Nigeria as well as officials of the Lagos State Metropolitan Area Transport Authority are in Marina to monitor and evaluate the Lagos Rail Mass Transit Blue Line project. The CBN, through some banks under the differentiated cash reserve requirement, is providing fund for the completion of the first phase of the Blue and Red Line rail project, hence this inspection.
Also, you come here, so you can come on the bus, get here, get into the station and get into the rest. So this is what you're looking at. And
the team's focus is on phase 1 of the project, which is from Mile 2 to Marina, for 13.5 kilometers, and they express satisfaction with the level of work done.
The Central Bank of Nigeria is here to monitor and evaluate progress on the Blue Line project being embarked on by Lagos State government. The Central Bank of Nigeria, through some banks, has provided funding under its DCR project, DCR intervention, to ensure that Lagos State has the right funding for this project. I'm quite impressed with what I see on ground. LAMATA has taken us around. We can see the solid structure that is being put in place in Marina. We are confident, based on what we've been shown, that progress has been made. Remember that disbursement of this fund is being done in tranches. Another tranche is due, and as a central bank, we felt it's important that we come and see what is on ground. The quality of work is quite impressive. They've shown us, when they expect it to be complete. They've taken us through some of the technical details. Luckily, I'm an engineer and I can appreciate the amount of work involved. But for me, most importantly, is the jobs that I see. I see people working, Nigerians, young people, either welding, fabricating. There are over 500 jobs on site here. For me, that's a very good takeaway. And there's so many other stations they're working on. So I'm happy, having met some of them, and I can see, I'm pleased with the progress I see on site. The total amount that we have made available for this line is 60 billion. We've disbursed 45 billion. There's another tranche of 15 billion due. So we can see the progress I see matches the disbursements that have been made so far. This is just one of many projects under the DCR. If you recall, as part of our response to the COVID-19 pandemic, we released a 1 trillion intervention under the DCR. So quite a lot, not only infrastructure, but you see mostly in agric, in mining, the couple of cement factories, who have all accessed the intervention. So we do visit, we do embark on monitoring and evaluation just to ensure that the funds are used for the purposes they're meant, and they contribute to output and ultimately economic development. We're funding not only the Blue Line, but we're also providing some funding for the Red Line. And there are 5 other lines that they plan to embark on. This will significantly contribute ease of business, ease of moving people around, more confidence in the economy. A lot of productivity is lost in traffic. You can imagine with the proper infrastructure like this. And for me, very good take home is also it's an integrated, so good use of the waterways. This station has use of the waterways, also has use of the bus lane route.
The Blue Rail Line scheme is expected to run from Okokomaiko to Marina for 27 kilometers with 5 stations in Mile 2, Alaba, Igomu, National Theatre and Marina.
So we're constructing the first phase, or the first operational phase of the Blue Line, which is actually from Mile 2 to Marina. We have 5 stations that are going to be built within this phase. It will be Mile 2, Alaba, Igomu, National Theatre and Marina. So the 4 stations I mentioned earlier have been literally completed. They're about 98% done. This is Marina Station, which is the final station, and like the director from CBN said, this is an interchange station. Marina will actually become very important in the transportation hub of Lagos State, because we will have the blue line which will terminate here, we will have the red line which will also terminate here, we will have the green line that will come from Lekki and terminate in this marina, and the monorail will also have a station here. So Marina is a major transportation hub, a major transportation interchange. And as the director said, it is also an interchange because every form of transportation will be catered for in Marina. There'll be water, there'll be rail, there'll be road transportation buses, both BRT, regular buses, and the first and last mile buses will be here. So the vision for the state is that this will be operational fourth quarter of 2022. That is what we're working toward, and as we are on track. One of the major things in any project is having funding, and the support that we have from CBN and the other 3 banks that are supporting us will ensure that we meet our goal and our target. So right now, as part of the funding that we have from Central Bank and the banks, we have 3 rolling stocks, i.e. 3 sets of 4 coach trains, so that when we start, we can start with that. But we're also inviting private sector to come and work with us and be the concessionaire on this, so that they will take over the running of it. And that will mean that we will have more train sets, more coaches will come once the private sector come. But what we have made sure of with the funding from the bank and within Lagos State is to be certain that we have rolling stock, so we will not build infrastructure and not be able to operate. So from the minute we finish this work and we have done the testing and operating, we will be able to move passengers with at least the 3 sets of trains that we have. And each of those trains will move nothing less than 1,000 people, 1,000 passengers, and we can run a train during peak hour, a train every 3 minutes. That is what the signaling system that we have put in place allows us to do.
When completed, the rail line project is projected to commence passenger operations in the fourth quarter of 2022 and boost economic activities in Lagos State.